What is going on, you guys? Browns gratification here. The Cleveland Browns beat the Carolina Panthers 26-4 from a last-second game-winning field goal from CADE freaking York. 58 yards, man. That was crazy. I was freaking out. First half was phenomenal. Both, I want to say phenomenal for the offense, but it was doing good. Defense was phenomenal. And then second half, the big 75-yard touchdown we gave up due to miscommunication. Before that, there was like a 50-yarder that they scored. That might have been in the first half, but the two big plays that the Panthers got were from breakdowns into defense. That has to be fixed because that happened so much last year, and it's happened twice already this year, and it almost cost us. Offense, it is what it is with Jacoby Brissett. I'm so excited to see what this offense could be with Deshaun Watson and this kind of defense, as long as the defense doesn't give up 75-yard first play touchdowns, which won't happen all the time, obviously. But Jacoby, that last drive stepped up. Anthony Schwartz had a big catch. Donovan Peoples-Jones caught it on the 50-yard line to get us there. I mean, Donovan Peoples-Jones, from now on in the thumbnail, I'm going to put the 2 game MVPs. And those two would be CADE York, obviously, and Donovan Peoples-Jones. He had big catches constantly. Jacoby Brissett, he's going to do what he's going to do. 147 yards, 18 for 34, 1 touchdown. That's just how it's going to be. Nick Chubb had a big game, 22 carries, 141 yards. Kareem Hunt had 46 yards, 1 touchdown receiving and running. Donovan Peoples-Jones had 6 catches, 60 yards. Also, shout out to David Njoku. Didn't have a big game, obviously, 1 catch for 7 yards, but his blocking helped, those big runs from Kareem and Nick Chubb happen because his blocking was phenomenal. It was on point. Defensively, Grant Delpit, nice interception. Did have a big blown coverage. I thought initially the second one, the 75-yard touchdown, was on him, but it looked like it was actually on Newsome. And then I think, whatever happened. I don't know who's to blame, but Newsome was definitely part of that breakdown. John Johnson, half a sack. Myles Garrett, 2 sacks. Grant Delpit, interception, like I said. Ronnie Harrison had a half a sack. Jadeveon Clowney had half a sack and 2 passes batted down. Tommy Togiai had a half a sack as well. He played good. The defensive line had 4 pass breakups in the first half alone, I think, so that was good. Big issue, though, is the punt returns. That has to be fixed. Demetric Felton muffed 3 or 4 catches, dropped 1 also. It gave me a heart attack every time. And then our punter, Corey Bojorquez, I'm just gonna call him Corey, had 4 kicks, 2 inside the 20. Had a really nice one that was inside the 10, I believe. 4 kicks, 187 yards, average of 47 yards. So he was good today too. Panthers, Baker Mayfield, 16 for 27, 235 yards, a touchdown, interception. Christian McCaffrey, although it seemed like he was getting a bunch of yards, only had 10 carries for 33 yards and a touchdown. Baker Mayfield had 2 touchdowns, 1 running and 1 passing. Robbie Anderson, 5 catches, 102 yards. He caught the 75-yard touchdown. And yeah, I think we only gave up 1 sack, which isn't bad. Also, shout out to James Hudson. Great in the run game. Could clean it up a little bit in the pass game, but, he's still playing. He still needs to get used to it. But he could definitely be a great replacement for Jack Conklin. So, good job on Bill Callahan and the Browns developing him. Our center, Ethan Pocic, seemed decent. The line wasn't good. Line wasn't bad. They looked better than I thought. Going to take some time to getting used to because of the new center and right tackle, but we'll get there. Anyways, that game was just amazing. The thoughts I was thinking in that fourth quarter were not good. It was terrible. I was just so mad. Oh my god. I kept telling myself if we lose, I'm not watching until Deshaun Watson gets back, if that's what we're gonna get all the time. I was probably lying to myself, but that's what I thought. I was just getting so mad. And then, as soon as Donovan Peoples-Jones caught that catch on the 50, and I think there was one more play. I don't remember what it was. It was probably for a few yards. And then Oh, and then the spike that I thought was going to be intentional grounded scared me. I was like, if that happens, like we lose that game. But they refs called it a no flag, and then Cade York lined up for that 58-yard field goal. I was as soon as he kicked it, and I saw it go a little to the right. From his point of view, it was going a little to the right. Ours was going to the left, and then I just saw it curve. I'm like, oh my god, it's going in. And then, of course, being a Brown fan, you could never cheer until that whistle blows, and there's 8 seconds left. And I was just thinking back to that Arizona game where Baker just chucked it down the field, got that last-second touchdown in the first half. I was like, he does have a huge arm, so let's see what's going to happen here. And obviously, I think they sacked him at the end, or something happened like that. So yeah, great win for the Browns. On to the Jets next week, who I believe just lost. Joe Flacco is actually starting too. Yeah, 24-9 to the Ravens. Lamar Jackson 3 touchdowns and an interception. Okay, wow, Joe Flacco threw it 59 times. Dear God. All right, gonna be fun next week. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and have a good day.